a litany of different things, because I think people get in space to, of course, invest for one thing. They hear it's an investment, a new investment asset vehicle. So I think that's one thing. I think other things are that people understand the price point of Bitcoin, that it appreciated almost 6 million%. I think that's, for any investor, I think that's just, insightful. Now, people will say, they're too late for Bitcoin, too late for Ethereum, and they invest in all these smaller new coins. And I think that is a way to go about it. Invest into a different bunch of cryptocurrencies, and hopefully something, pans out for you. But I think just that whole insight of fast money is, for most people, it doesn't turn out that way for most people, because those things that I guess they say they're going to give you, a certain amount of percentage or a certain amount of money, over a course of time. I think a lot of those things are not profitable. They're not going to be here for the long term.
Not trustless either.
And not trustless. Yeah. And that's what I tell people too as well. Like, a lot of things that are out here now, a lot of cryptocurrencies that are out here now, to me, are like startups, because they're taking money in now for a product that's not here yet. They're here to produce that product with the funds that they've raised. So that's not true crypto. Anything that is operating that way is not true crypto. So again, like what Richard Hart produced, which was a product that was complete when on launch, I think that kind of goes to that narrative of a completed product, no keys, trustless, has been audited. I think those are some of the things that we need to actually focus on, and look for those things to actually try to look and verify whether they work, they do what they say they're going to do, no matter what they are, what portion of the world it works in, and start gravitating towards those things. I think so.
That's one big thing I think is so different from 2017 is the ICOs. Yeah, you would. I almost said sacrifice. You would. What is the regular word? I don't even know what the regular word is. You would participate. You would send money to the ICO, however that was. Send it to the address, or do some contract, or however it worked. And then they'll be like, okay, cool, you funded us. And then sometimes it will take months or years, even later, to even, you're like, update steps, please.
There you go.
It's just like, it was just so crazy that, and those were the ICOs, and those, it's just thinking back along those times and thinking about how different it is now, just within our ecosystem of the expectations. And, there's SAC phases and stuff, which are somewhat analogous to the ICO stuff. But at least we get stuff on testnet with a lot of products. Some of them, they want to show all their cards. There's different reasons for this and that. But, there's airdrops. There's all these things that it just seems like a much more, not everything goes well in our ecosystem either, but it seems like a much more trustworthy, because a lot of things are just, hey, we're here to help HEX. We're here to help the blue chips. We want to make products that make this ecosystem greater. And that's what feels better about this time.
Yeah. And at the same time, a lot of these things aren't scams. Some of them are just badly coded, products, you know what I'm saying? And they just don't work as they're supposed to work. So that's some things. Some things they do have backdoors. Some things they do have keys. Again, those things you got to stay away from, because they're not trustless. They're not, what I'm saying, that everything that's supposed to be on the blockchain is supposed to be on the blockchain and work within the blockchain. These central exchanges that just went down, when you can't see the trades, and like, I never really got that. I never said, if you can't see the trades, how do you know what's working?